In the United States, a small golden fruit is quietly entering high-end markets, valued not for its size, but for its rarity and nutritional profile. Golden berries, once native to the Andes, are now cultivated in controlled farming systems, supplying niche markets that demand both quality and consistency. By 2025, this fruit has become part of a growing premium produce segment appearing in health-focused diets, gourmet dishes, and specialty retail chains. What makes golden berry unique is not just its sweet and slightly tart flavor, but its natural protective husk and delicate structure. Today, let's learn about this tiny fruit together. Golden berry cultivation in the U.S. begins with careful soil preparation and environmental control. Farmers prepare loose, well-drained soil, enriched with organic matter, to support root development. Soil pH is adjusted using lime and nutrients to optimize absorption and prevent disease. Seedlings are planted at calculated spacing to allow airflow and reduce pest pressure. In many farms, cultivation takes place in controlled environments such as greenhouses or managed open fields. This allows farmers to regulate temperature and humidity more precisely. From the beginning, the goal is not maximum yield, but consistent fruit quality. Managing goldenberry plants requires a combination of structural support and precise cultivation control to maintain both plant health and fruit quality. Because the plant has soft stems and a spreading growth habit, farmers install support systems using stakes wires and tension lines to keep plants upright. As the plant grows, branches are tied at multiple points, using soft materials to distribute weight evenly and prevent breakage under fruit load. This support system also improves airflow, reducing humidity-related diseases. Irrigation is delivered through drip systems, allowing precise control of soil moisture while minimizing water waste. Fertilization is carefully balanced to support both vegetative growth and fruit development. Pruning is performed regularly to remove excess shoots and maintain an open plant structure, directing energy toward fruit development. Pest management combines monitoring and targeted treatments to maintain plant health. Through these systems, farmers maintain stability and consistency across the crop. After several weeks, the plants begin to produce small flowers that develop into fruit. The golden berry forms inside a papery husk that acts as a natural protective layer. As the fruit matures, the husk gradually dries and changes color. This structure protects the fruit from insects, moisture, and environmental damage. Even before full ripeness, the fruit can be harvested and continue to mature after picking. This flexibility allows farmers to manage harvest timing more efficiently. Golden berries do not ripen all at once, creating a staggered harvest cycle. Farmers must monitor fields regularly to identify fruits that meet maturity standards. Harvesting takes place over multiple rounds, ensuring consistent quality. Harvesting yellow strawberries is a careful, selective process designed to preserve both the fruit and its protective skin. Farmers closely monitor the ripeness of the fruit. Using small scissors or hand-cutting knives, workers pick each strawberry individually to avoid damaging neighboring fruits. The thin skin surrounding the fruit is kept intact whenever possible, as it acts as a natural barrier against damage and contamination. Each strawberry is handled gently and placed in shallow trays to prevent crushing and bruising during harvesting. Because the fruit does not ripen uniformly, harvesting is done in multiple stages, ensuring only the best quality fruits are selected at each stage. In some cases, naturally fallen strawberries are collected directly from the ground, still protected by their skin, and suitable for processing. This slow and controlled harvesting method prioritizes quality over speed, maintaining the high standards necessary for high-value markets. After harvest, golden berries are transported to processing facilities. The first stage involves inspection and sorting based on size, color, and firmness. In some cases, the husk is removed to reveal the smooth fruit surface. In other cases, the husk is retained to increase product value and shelf life. The berries are then graded into categories for fresh markets or processing. Lower-grade fruits may be processed into jams, juices, or dried products. All products are packed into protective containers designed for transport. Each package includes traceability information such as origin and packing date. Golden berries are positioned as a premium fruit in the U.S. market. They are sold in specialty stores, organic markets, and high-end supermarkets. Demand is driven by health-conscious consumers seeking nutrient-rich foods. The fruit's unique flavor and appearance also make it popular in gourmet cuisine. This niche positioning allows farmers to achieve higher value per kilogram. Golden berry farming requires skilled workers and careful management. Farmers must monitor plant health, harvest timing, and processing quality. Workers handle delicate harvesting and sorting tasks with precision. Technical teams manage irrigation systems and post-harvest logistics. Together, they maintain the consistency required for premium markets. Golden berry may be small in size, but its production system is highly refined. From controlled planting to delicate harvesting and careful processing, every step adds value. What appears to be a simple fruit is the result of precise agricultural management. So the next time you see golden berries, remember the system behind them. If this journey gave you new insight, share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and follow for more real stories from modern agriculture. Hello, it's great to see you again in this next video. In the tropical regions of Brazil, millions of papayas grow along tall green trunks, forming one of the most productive fruit systems in the world. This is not just farming, but a continuous harvesting system where fruit develops and is collected throughout the year. In 2025, Brazil remains one of the world's leading papaya producers, supplying both fresh fruit and processed products to global markets. But behind this steady supply lies a system that depends on precise timing, careful handling, and efficient logistics. So how do farmers grow, harvest, and deliver millions of tons of papaya while maintaining quality across long distances? Let's begin at the very first stage, planting. Papaya cultivation begins in nurseries where seeds are selected from high-quality fruits. These seeds are planted in controlled environments using nutrient-rich soil mixtures. Within 5 to 6 weeks, seedlings develop strong roots and are selected for field planting. Farmers prepare well-drained soil, rich in organic matter to support rapid growth. Fields are arranged in rows with proper spacing to maximize sunlight exposure. Transplanting is often done during cooler hours to reduce stress on young plants. This early stage control ensures uniform growth and sets the foundation for high yields. Papaya plants grow rapidly and require consistent care throughout their development. Farmers use drip irrigation systems to maintain stable soil moisture without overwatering. Good drainage is critical, as papaya roots are highly sensitive to waterlogging. Fertilization is applied regularly to support continuous growth and fruit production. Weeds are removed to reduce competition for nutrients and water. Pest management is carefully controlled using targeted methods to protect plant health. Regular monitoring ensures that only strong and healthy plants remain in the field. Papaya plants begin producing fruit within 6 to 9 months after planting. Flowers appear along the trunk and quickly develop into fruit clusters. Unlike many crops, papayas grow continuously along the stem rather than in a single cycle. This allows farmers to harvest fruit multiple times throughout the year. As the fruit develops, it increases in size and gradually changes color. Environmental conditions such as temperature and moisture influence fruit quality. This continuous production system is key to maintaining a steady supply. Papaya does not have a single fixed harvest season. Instead, harvesting occurs multiple times each week as fruits ripen at different stages. Farmers monitor fruit color and sap changes to determine the right harvest moment. Timing is critical because papayas must be picked before they become too soft. This creates a rolling harvest cycle that requires constant attention. Papayas are harvested entirely by hand to prevent damage. Workers move through the orchard selecting fruits based on color changes and latex consistency that signal optimal maturity. Using a gentle twisting motion or clean cutting tools, each papaya is detached from the trunk without damaging the stem or surface. Because fruits grow at different heights along the tree ladders or lifting platforms are often used to reach higher clusters safely. Every fruit must be handled with care, as even slight pressure or impact can cause bruising and reduce shelf life. After picking, papayas are either placed into padded crates or individually wrapped to minimize friction during transport. It is then transported quickly from the field to processing facilities. At processing facilities, papayas are first washed to remove dirt and impurities. They are then sorted based on size, color, and surface quality. Only the highest quality fruits are selected for fresh export. Lower-grade fruits are directed to processing lines for value-added products. Papayas can be transformed into dried fruit juice or frozen products. Drying involves removing moisture while preserving flavor and nutrients. Juice production includes pulp extraction, filtration, and bottling under controlled conditions. Each step is designed to maintain hygiene and product consistency. Brazil exports papayas to dozens of countries including Europe and North America. Fresh papayas are distributed through cold chain systems to maintain quality. Processed products expand the market by increasing shelf life and versatility. Demand continues to grow due to the fruit's nutritional value and health benefits. Efficient logistics and quality control help Brazil remain competitive globally. Behind every papaya farm is a network of farmers, workers, and technicians. Farmers manage planting, irrigation, and harvesting with precision. Workers handle delicate tasks, such as picking, sorting, and packaging. Their experience ensures that each fruit meets market standards. Papaya farming supports local economies and creates stable employment. The journey of papaya from seed to market is defined by continuity and precision. From controlled nurseries to rolling harvest cycles, every stage is carefully managed. What appears to be a simple tropical fruit is actually the result of a highly efficient system. This system allows Brazil to deliver consistent quality to markets around the world. And behind every papaya is a story of technology, care, and human effort working together. In Vietnam, rice is more than a staple. It is the foundation of rural life and a pillar of the national economy. Despite challenges like flooding salinity intrusion in the Mekong Delta and rising production costs, Vietnam continues to rank among the world's leading rice producers. In 2024, the country harvested approximately 43 to 44 million metric tons of paddy rice and exported around 7 to 8 million metric tons, placing it among the top 3 global rice exporters. So how do Vietnamese farmers consistently achieve such massive output under growing climate pressure? Let's step into the fields and follow the journey from seed to harvest. Rice farming in Vietnam follows seasonal rhythms. In the Mekong Delta alone, farmers can grow 2 to 3 crops per year, including the winter, spring, summer, autumn, and autumn-winter seasons. Everything begins with seed selection. Farmers choose certified high-yield or premium export varieties, including fragrant jasmine-type rice and high-quality long-grain strains. Seeds are soaked in clean water to stimulate germination, then incubated in warm, humid conditions for several days. In many regions, seeds are first sown in nurseries. Seedling trays or prepared seedbeds allow young plants to develop strong root systems before transplanting. In larger mechanized farms, seedlings are grown in mat trays designed for mechanical transplanters. After roughly 10 to 14 days, when seedlings reach the appropriate height, they are ready for transfer to flooded paddies. Fields are prepared carefully. Tractors equipped with rotary tillers break up soil, level the surface, and create soft, waterlogged conditions. Laser leveling technology is increasingly used to ensure even water distribution, critical for yield consistency. Mechanical rice transplanters now glide across muddy fields, planting rows with precise spacing and depth. This replaces the labor-intensive hand transplanting method that once dominated rural agriculture. However, in smaller plots, traditional hand planting remains common, especially in the Red River Delta. Once transplanted, the growing season truly begins. Rice thrives in standing water. Farmers maintain a shallow layer of water, typically 3 to 5 centimeters, to suppress weeds and stabilize temperature. In the Mekong Delta, irrigation canals connected to the Mekong River provide the main water source. But water management has become more complex. Saltwater intrusion during dry seasons increasingly threatens coastal paddies. Farmers now install salinity monitoring systems and adjust planting calendars to avoid peak intrusion periods. Fertilization follows strict timing schedules. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are applied in stages corresponding to tillering stem elongation and grain formation. To reduce environmental impact, many farms now adopt integrated pest management systems. Instead of excessive pesticide use, farmers monitor insect populations and apply treatments only when necessary. Over roughly 90 to 110 days, rice plants grow tall and green. As flowering begins, panicles emerge, eventually filling with grains. Gradually, fields shift from vibrant green to golden yellow. This signals harvest time. In the past, harvesting rice meant cutting stalks by hand with sickles and threshing manually. Today, across most of Vietnam's large production regions, combined harvesters dominate the fields. These machines perform 3 operations simultaneously: cutting the rice stalks, threshing the grain, separating chaff and straw. Modern combine harvesters significantly reduce grain loss and labor demand. In peak season, a single machine can harvest several hectares per day, critical when rains threaten mature crops. Timing is essential. Rice is harvested when grain moisture is around 20 to 25%, preventing shattering while maintaining grain quality. The harvested paddy is immediately transported to drying facilities. Speed matters. Delayed drying can lead to mold growth and quality deterioration. Straw left behind is increasingly repurposed as livestock feed, mushroom substrate, or organic fertilizer, minimizing waste. From field to drying facility, efficiency defines success. Freshly harvested rice contains too much moisture for safe storage. It must be dried down to approximately 14 to 15% moisture content. Modern Vietnamese drying plants use vertical or flatbed dryers powered by biomass electricity or rice husk combustion systems. Rice husks, a byproduct of milling, provide renewable fuel, lowering energy costs. After drying, rice is stored in silos before milling. The milling process begins with cleaning, removing stones, dust, and metal fragments using air blowers, vibrating screens, and magnetic separators. Next comes husking. Rubber rollers remove the outer husk, producing brown rice. Brown rice then passes through whitening machines that remove the bran layer, producing polished white rice. Bran is collected and often processed into rice bran oil or animal feed. Color sorting machines equipped with optical sensors scan each grain, removing defective kernels and ensuring export-grade quality. Broken rice separated during milling is not wasted. It is sold for food, processing rice noodles, porridge, or export markets that prefer smaller grain sizes. Modern rice mills in Vietnam can process 3,000 to 5,000 tons per day, playing a crucial role in the country's export capacity. Once milled rice is packaged in bulk export sacks or retail bags sealed to protect against moisture. From there, it moves to domestic markets and international ports. Vietnam consistently ranks among the top 3 global rice exporters alongside India and Thailand. In 2024, Vietnam exported approximately 7 to 8 million metric tons of rice, generating billions of dollars in export revenue. Major buyers include the Philippines, China, Indonesia, and several African nations. Global rice markets remain sensitive to climate change, export restrictions, and food security concerns. When supply disruptions occur elsewhere, Vietnam often increases output to stabilize regional markets. In recent years, Vietnam has shifted toward higher-value rice varieties, including fragrant and specialty rice, enhancing export prices and brand recognition. Rice is not only a staple crop, it is a strategic commodity. Behind every hectare of rice stands a farming family. In the Mekong Delta alone, millions of people depend on rice cultivation for income. Generations of farmers have refined water management techniques suited to flood-prone landscapes. Today, younger farmers increasingly adopt mechanization, digital weather apps, and improved seed genetics while still respecting traditional knowledge. Cooperatives play a growing role, allowing small farmers to access shared machinery credit and export contracts. Despite climate pressure and market volatility, Vietnamese farmers continue producing over 40 million metric tons of rice annually, sustaining both national food security and global supply. From soaked seeds to golden harvests, from flooded paddies to high-capacity mills, Vietnam's rice industry is a story of adaptation and resilience. In 2024, the country once again delivered more than 43 million metric tons of paddy rice, reinforcing its position as one of the world's most important rice producers. Behind every bowl of rice lies months of precision water management, careful nutrient timing, mechanized harvesting, and modern milling technology. This is not just farming. It is a system that feeds nations. Thank you for joining us on Ashley's Farm Insight. We will continue exploring the people, technology, and markets shaping the future of agriculture around the world.